Good day, everyone. This is Samuel FX here. I welcome you all to another great topic today on this channel. This actually gave me a good edge of trading forex, right? So you might want to stick to the class because I'm going to be showing you how I will use the same strategy to analyze the chart for you all to see. Right, everything here is plain, direct. So basically, I actually make mention of that this channel is basically for intermediate traders out there that are struggling to understand this strategy. This channel is for you. For newbies, you can actually go and understand the basic part about forex, and then come back to this channel and learn how to buy and sell. Because that's basically what we do in forex trading. You want to know how to buy and sell. It's just it. And the green, like if you look at my candlestick here, the green indicates for bullish, and the black indicates for bearish, right? So that's just it. So let's head down to the chart and let's see what we have for today. Now, like I said, I'll be showing you guys how I'm going to be looking at for GBUSD basically for today. So if you actually look at my chart carefully, let me drop down to the lower time frame. You see that the past a few weeks now, it has been profitable for us. We've been on profit. I can't remember when last we had loss on our trade. So I actually keep things simple in the chart. I don't like doing too much. Show you what you know, and everything is just being simple. That's just it. So now let's head down. So what do we mean by momentum? When we talk about momentum, now this is the word momentum. For me, momentum simply means where price has actually creates a strong low or create a strong high that took out the recent high or took out the recent low. Either way, it's being bullish and bearish. That's what we mean by momentum. So if you're trading with momentum, you want to watch out for the last low. If you're actually buying, you want to watch out for the last low that took out the recent high. And if you were looking out for the bearish, you want to look out for the last high that took out the recent low that gave that break of structure. Either ways, that's where your momentum is. At that point, you have a high probability and high chance to win that trade. Like currently here, I have in my GPUSD right now. If you check now, I'm actually looking out here for buy, but why I'm not buying this pair right here is because currently right now, if you look at the chart, you will see that price is currently touching my resistance zone already, right? If you watch carefully, this is already in a resistance zone. So this would have been a very good setup for me today, but I wouldn't want to trade this trade because I want to watch what price is going to do. Another thing to learn from this channel is watch. When trading forex, you have to grow the appetite to watch, to exercise patience, so you can see that good setup that you have been waiting for. Now this is a very good setup, but I won't be taking it. But I just want to, for teaching sake, I just want to show you guys why this should be our best setup to take out. Right now, most reasons because this low was the last low that gave us this recent high, and there's no doubt that price will not get to this low to take out this recent high if only the news is balanced. Because most of the time when we have fluctuating news, the bullish pounds might just be so strong enough to keep going bullish and all. So we'll just hope that price is really balanced and should come down. But I'm being careful. I'm not taking any of this trade until price gets to this my major point of interest. Where is my major point of interest? This is where I'm actually looking at to buy from. And where am I buying from here? It's simple, momentum. So I have this momentum, what's it called, in this chart, and that is why it got me really interested to put out this video in here for you guys to see how this strategy work. Mind you, price is currently in a resistance level, so you wouldn't want to get into this trade now, but you want to be patient enough to see what price is going to do. But I'm sure price is going to take down this entry here because it's coming from a resistance zone. So price should definitely head down to this other momentum. So this is just my lookout here for GPUSD. So I'm going to take this out to this point, right to this point right here. So watch carefully, and so I'll be breaking things in a very simple time for everybody to understand. If you're a newbie, you can understand how to trade with momentum, right? Now, okay, now this is about 20 pips stop. It's quite too much for me to risk, but there's always a way to actually refine our entry for us to have a tighter stop loss, right? So that will be our next topic: how to refine your entry to have a tighter stop loss. So I will taking this out now because I'm not looking out to buy here. Why? Because price is going to take out. This is Asia low liquidity, which should be wiped off. And for price to break this resistance, price have to drop all the way. I'm already seeing. So I'm actually be taking out the sell, but I won't be taking out the sell because there's one thing I like to do. I like to trade along with the trend. The trend is already bullish already, so I'm sticking with the bullish part because price can just decide to use this other low that I'm even looking at. Price should take out for liquidity to take out the next high. So it's safer that you actually stick to what price is doing. That is why you have to understand market structure. When you understand market structure, you know where price. I already know where price is heading to, so I'm relaxed. I'm just waiting for price to get to. When price gets to my interest, I'm in for the trade. I'm in. So this is what I'm waiting for. So I'm waiting for price to give me something like this down to this momentum here, and I'll be waiting for a what's it called, a let me draw what I'm looking out for to see here. And this is a way to refine your entry. So you wait for price to tap in your entry. There'll be a demand break, demand shift coming from here, and probably from a liquidity, something like that. And then you see price took out this liquidity, and then you see us buying from here. So this is what I'm looking at for to buy this GBP/USD. So you wait for price to get to this momentum area and give us this structure. So it's always good that you see what you know for more confluence and more confidence of that trade that you want to take. Now, let me give you other examples of how momentum works. Now, if you look at most of my setup right here in my chart, you will see, if you understand what momentum is, you will see that I trade with momentum. Whatever price, whatever low or high price used to take out the recent high is where you see me buying or selling from. Let's take this for example now. I have this low. Okay, let's use this guy, this other guy here. Let's use this structure right here. Now, when price got to this other level here, price gave us this high, came down, and then smashed TP. Now, what was my confluence to actually buy from here? First of all, I had a support coming from here. We have a support coming down from here, and then we had a support coming down from here. Price gave us this high, formed liquidity. Now, just what you can see this little scenario right here. This little scenario in this point, this scenario here, this is exactly what I did here, right? Exactly what I'm expecting price to give us in this. Okay, I already took that out. I think let me just take this thing back and so you can see. So we are close. Oh, I've done too much in this chat, so I can't even find it anymore. Okay, let's select that slide. So this is what I just did here. Remember when I said the price was going to hit this direction and then give us a demand shift and liquidity to be taken out, and then you see price bingo, sales buying from here, right? So now it's exactly what happened here. So this is exactly, so you can see when price was really coming down from this other resistance zone, I caught the retracement for sell right here. Now, how did I cut this retracement momentum? Why? Because this was the last low that gave us this low. I mean the last high that took out this low. That is where you see me writing down break of structure, but I don't like doing that in my charts. I don't like roughing. I don't want too much noise in the chart. I like to keep it simple and keep it clean. Now, if you check right here, now basically price was just ranging around here. This was a momentum area for price. So price broke down and came back again and broke down. When price was around this level, I was waiting for price to get to this point because this was the last low or high that was formed before price actually what, and you see what happened, smashed, keep smashing. So I didn't bother myself catching the sale anymore because it's a bullish trend. I have to wait for the bullish structure to come, and I got this bullish structure just what I did in our current chart right now. It's exactly what's happening here. If you look at, liquidity has been formed already, and now you see us buying from here, right? Now we're buying from here. So why do I buy here? How did this word momentum comes in? This low, first of all, I have this what's it called, support coming down from here, give us a liquidity. Remember that the trend is bullish, right? So the word momentum is not enough for you to start trading. You need a combination of support and resistance, combination of higher time frame, which is stop down analysis, market structure, liquidity. These are what is enough for you to trade. And of course, market intends to take a share high. So even if price is going to sell, this will be the next target for sale. And what actually stopped me from not buying this market when I even know that the market is bullish and every price is going to sell, is going to come to this point. So I was so confident of this trade, and that was about 52 pips target profit hit, and we're just risking 10 pips. Now this is how you can actually refine your entry. I'll be talking more on how to refine your entry to have a tighter stop loss like this on our next trade. So you see, instead of you coming down to taking your trade here, there are a lot of traders that want to buy from here, and then you give your stop loss a little space to breathe. And that's about how many pips stop? 16 pips stop. And then you see me here, I'm buying here, and even when you were buying here, price started going your direction, started coming down, you start feeling afraid that, oh, price is coming down to my entry. So instead of that, it's easy for you to just come here and risk little pips, and it's more like a flip. Boom, price has just smashed your TP and you're out of the trade. Now let's look for other examples of how momentum works. Now if you look at this entry here, how I call this sell from this point. First of all, now after price hit down this point, where was the last low that gave us this high, massive high? This was the last low coming down from this support level that gave us this massive bullish high. After then, price started forming liquidity and all, and price had to, I already know that this was a momentum. So the word momentum already gave me a confidence that price is obviously coming down to this other entry to buy from, and I caught this the sell first, and I also caught the buy. So the buy was there. We made a lot of money. If you're in my channel, you'll be seeing the everything I say here. I drop the signal even right before it happens. It's in the channel right there. Maybe I'll be dropping the link in this description for whoever is not yet in the channel, so you can watch and learn. Everything is just for you to learn. Come to the YouTube channel. The house is free for you to learn. You want to make money. Everything is just is a family that we build for you all to make money from, and of course learn. So now, if you check this entry right here, you'll see that this was a very good. Now you see most of my trade, you won't see me caught up in this choppy market. You see me, whoa, yeah, this is me, yeah. I don't caught up in choppy market, just choppy. I think there's more to explain when it comes to the kind of trader I am and the kind of how I caught my trade. There's more to learn on that, but let's just take that. Everything I'll be dropping the content gradually. That is why I said you have to stick to the channel so you can understand how this works. Now you see how price came back to this same momentum, and what happened? Took out this liquidity, and after then, there's one thing I need that you guys need to understand also about momentum. Price intends to create momentum area. How? This is the area where price just created. Now you see this area right here. Price has just created the momentum area, and at this point already, I was so confident. I smiled like, wow. So this is what price is doing, and I just called the buy. We made money from this again. TP smashed, just like that. This is another momentum. So price has, this is a low that needs to be noted. Guys, take note of this. Make sure you have this jotted. Now you can see what price after price. So sometimes price created momentum, like I said, and after the price smashed TP, and right there I already knew that this is another level to take note of in the future, right? Now let's see if price actually, I didn't even know, but let me just check. But I know somehow, somewhere, with my experience with trading and this word momentum, I know this area is still going to serve, profit for us. So let me just show you guys that. Now, I will make it sense. It's just making sense now. I didn't call the buy here. Why? Because it was late for me at that time. It was, I don't trade late hour trade, but it was just going buy. Since then, it has been bullish. And you can see that this was even the level that took out this resistance that I was even selling from. I saw this structure I needed to see, smash TP. That was about 81 pips. Come on, that's a lot of profit. And now see this guy, see here, right here. I saw the buy already. I just told you guys that this momentum is going to serve us well, and it did, right? It did. And see what happened. Took out this resistance coming from here and gave us this high. So what's the last low that gave us this high? It's another thing that you want to take out of from is this low, right? Just the same way I explained here, this is the same low here. So it's easy for me to now tell you that I'm actually going to buy here. Because why? This is the same logic that happened here, and the same logic that also going to happen here. Everything keep repeating itself. So if you were at this point, I'm not bothering myself. I'm not bothered catching selling GU today, despite price actually heading down from a resistance zone. So what I'm seeing right now, this is actually a good time to sell, but I'm not selling. Besides, today is Monday, so it's good to watch. Like I said, you must grow the appetite to watch and to be patient of when trading forex. Right now, what else do we have here? Now we have this low that gave us this high, but this is just the love I have right here. This guy right here is what I'm waiting for. So, and now there's liquidity here to be taken out. So now let's spot out all the momentum area that price could actually use to give us the next break of structure. We have this low, right? You can see this low here. This one I'm pointing right here, but it's a shallow, which it's liquidity for me to wait here. So more reason why I will not be bothering myself buying from here, but I'll be buying here. But if you're buying here, it's not bad. It's not bad. Just make sure you apply proper risk management. It's all about momentum. Why? Because what I'm explaining here is actually happened here. So it's also possible that price could actually use this area to buy from, but this is liquidity that price will want to take out. So if you understand liquidity, you won't buy here, but if you understand momentum, you should buy here. You see, but for me, I already told you what I'm looking out for. I'm waiting for this structure to head down to this direction, and then you see me buying from here, and I'll have a tighter stop loss, more advantage. Right now, here too is another privilege to buy from. Here is another low that was created after this resistance was taken out. So if you might want to be looking out for buy for today, this should be you buying from here, right? This should be you buying from here, right? This should be you buying from here and targeting this high. Okay, I think this is now giving me a very good risk to reward, and I just analyze this chart for you all to see, and that's about how many pips? 50 pips badge at 70 pips stop loss risk. All right, now this is more like it. This is more like it, guys. So I only have here, if I'm looking out to buy from today, which is Monday, I have here, and I have here, and I have here as well. So I will just do entry today to buy from. I have here and I have here. Now this is just all about momentum. I hope I'm making sense in this channel. So if you that is just basically what we're actually looking at for. And of course, remember that, so before price to take down this resistance, it needs to gather momentum. There have to be a point that will push price high up. So this is the guy for it. This is the guy for it. Yeah. And what other example do we have here? I think that's just it. Everything that I've been talking about is the same thing happening right here. Everything. If you take your time and study the charts, you'll see what I'm talking about. So I think that'll be all for now, guys. So if you're in the channel, if you're not in the channel, join for you to see how this. If you want to know how this chart plays out, you can join the channel right now and see how this chart plays out after today. So I'll keep everyone updated in the channel for you all to see how this what's it called, this analysis plays out, so we'll know what happened. So this is just basically how I trade, guys, and this is how we are able to catch 50 pips above, 80 pips, 100 pips, and so many others, a lot more. This is how we call the trade. Yeah, so it's very easy that way. So you don't have to do too much. All you have to do is understand the kind of trader you are and what you need to see before you enter a trade. All right, I already know price was going to drop. Well, I don't vote on myself. I know the kind of trader I am, so I'm at peace and I'm just waiting for price to get to my entry. So that's all for now, guys. Do have a lovely day, and of course always apply risk management. Whatever trade you're taking out there, don't risk what you cannot afford to lose. All right, so when your trade is running, your mind will be at rest. So that's one thing you all need to learn. Okay, so that'll be all for now. I'll keep you guys in check whenever as time goes on. We'll keep dropping content, educational content like this for you all to learn from. Do have a lovely day, and I'll see you in my next video.